Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Robinson, Carter out there with Finley, then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Kobe in at the two guard.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense, solid at coming up with blocks. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D, but hey, it's the All-Star game.
The West All-Stars with the ball.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here is Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got 6 points.
And I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now McGrady. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star Game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And finished off by Carter.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now here's White. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Fast break. Here they come. Jumps up. And Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the chart.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Here's Payton. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. LeBron's checked in for Michael Finley.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star Game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Payton passes to Tomjanovich.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second-chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Now here's Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good, Tomjanovich.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Well, Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nowitzki gets a wide open look, and that one's on target from the wing.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds. When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
White drives in. The shot off that time. LeBron with some nice D. Here's Carter, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's McGrady, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Here's Carter, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
LeBron outside, and finished off by LeBron.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Olajuwon, no good. From deep, and that one's good. McGrady's got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the...
Oh, what a finish!
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Tomjanovich, and there's the pass to Olajuwon. Out to the right wing. Here's Tomjanovich. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Chamberlain's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. And here's the East. Knocks it loose. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
White dishes to Olajuwon. Here's Tomjanovich. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Bryant. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Payton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Carter's got 18 points in the game.
And their offense defense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
White with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's the East with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Payton passes to White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot. Timing important when you're doing the alley-oop dunk now, and David Robinson, perfect in timing his leap.
Payton kicks to Olajuwon. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Olajuwon's got his second bucket.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Buries it from three-point range.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Here's Payton. Count the basket. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
McGrady, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his fourth assist in this one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Inside. Here's Carter, and Vince Carter with the slam.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And the East with some changes. Hot Rod Williams is checked in for Olajuwon. Hardaway is subbed in for White. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for LeBron. Here's Payton. That shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's Carter, trying to get open as McGrady. Out to Carter, launches a three. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
It's stolen by McGrady. It's taken away by Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Down low, here's Tomjanovich, and he goes in for the dunk.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Finley's checked in, and Hardaway gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McGrady kicks to Robinson. Passes it to McGrady. No good on that one. Great D that time from Hardaway. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Here's Payton. 6 points for him. Here's the teardrop.
Cannot forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Payton attacking. Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
From deep three-point range, and that one's good. McGrady's got 19 points. And so it's the West All-Stars out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big... Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically.
What a jam!
Are you kidding me?
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
And that one's good. McGrady.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Hardaway passes to Williams. Here's Tomjanovich, defended by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Hardaway with a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Hardaway has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And it's Carter.
Oh, wow. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tomjanovich. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, you see the toughness and the instinct.
Oh! Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Robinson with the block, and he's able to get it back. And it's Tomjanovich missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
That shot wide open. McGrady's got 26.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Williams.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Hardaway for three. The West All-Stars pull it in. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Hardaway. Kobe with the bucket.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
There's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Robinson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Abdul-Jabbar's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Kobe. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bryant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Paul against McGrady. Outside Williams. Back to Paul. Passes it to Tomjanovich. 6 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. Paul can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that one's good by LeBron.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
James has gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Paul outside, but 3. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Bryant dishes to McGrady. Over Paul. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. McGrady's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And it's Paul with the ball for the East All-Stars. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar to the left side wing. And it's Tomjanovich missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
The West All-Stars have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first one falls.
But there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon comes in for Williams. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Hardaway. And it's White in for Chris Paul. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Barry's checked in for the West. Here's Tomjanovich. 8 points for him. Got a piece of it. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Tomjanovich. Sweet little floater. Tomjanovich has got 10.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Rose, that's good.
You know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Rose.
Every All-Star game you can count on. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Now here's White. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon. Love it. Showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's White. West All-Stars with the rebound. McGrady's got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
He's with the ball. Pass to Olajuwon. To the paint. Here's Tomjanovich. Lays it up off the glass. Tomjanovich has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what...
Oh!
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And here is Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Back to McGrady. Again, the West All-Stars.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Nowitzki's shot is no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now the pass to Olajuwon. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Nowitzki left side. Olajuwon trying to break free. Passes to Finley. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Johnson. Nowitzki for 3. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White against Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Tomjanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Johnson outside. The West All-Stars pull it in. Garnett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets it up, and so it's the West All-Stars holding an unbelievable lead as the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not, the West, putting on a show in that first half. And that's exactly what the All-Star game is all about. So much talent on the floor for the Western Conference this year, and they're putting it all to use. The East in danger of getting their doors blown off if they don't turn things around in a big way in the second half.
Well, when it comes to a shootout, the Wild West is what it's all about. These guys score in bunches. Really hard to match up with. The East has tried to put up a fight, but they don't really have the same level of talent as you've seen in the first half.
We know the Western Conference roster is filled with superstars, not just all-stars. But the best of the best in the East aren't going to just go down without.
And it's just about time.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Derrick Rose. LeBron James is out there with Robinson. And it's Garnett, and it's McGrady in at the 2. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. White, wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And it's Rose with the ball for the West All-Stars. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You know, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete, tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
It's stolen by McGrady, and here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Wants to get it to Rose, and does.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And stolen by White. To stop the run, Robinson with the block. McGrady with the ball.
Oh! And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Payton looking it over. Outside, White. Back to Payton. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Tomjanovich just got 15.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Stolen by Robinson. Garnett kicks to Rose. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Takes a 3, and it's Payton. That time on the assist by White. He's got 9.
Boy, the sharp shooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
Garnett wide open. Again, the West All-Stars.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
White against McGrady. Pass to Payton. Here's Tomjanovich. Misses the 3.
The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And that one's good, Tomjanovich. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 6th assist on the night.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And that one's good. McGrady.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Payton outside. Pass to Tomjanovich. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Second chance shot. Here's Olajuwon. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Olajuwon's got 14 points. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for the West. Bryant comes in for Derrick Rose. Payton outside. Kicks it to Hardaway. Offline with his 3. And so here are the West All-Stars. That one goes in. He's got 9.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
Back to Payton for the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's McGrady, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. McGrady's got 51. Now Payton, 12 points for him. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Pushing it up.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Payton left side. Back to Hardaway. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by the West.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like, I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Poked away. It's stolen by McGrady. All alone. And he jams it with authority.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Outside Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon's shot is good. Bryant with it. He's got 14. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
That's tipped. Kobe with the steal. Williams with the steal. And they're running. Here's Chamberlain. Finished off the break.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Williams. And it's sent back by Carter. Inside. Robinson kicks to Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Gary Payton. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the East. Chris Paul comes in for Hardaway. Kobe with the steal. Here's Finley. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Kuzi. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Kuzi's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Paul with the ball for the East All-Stars. To halt the run, Robinson pulls it in. And the West All-Stars have possession. From deep, the long distance three is buried. Robinson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Paul kicks to Olajuwon. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Room service assist from Paul. Can't put the ball in a better spot. His vision, outstanding.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
That one goes. Count it. Paul's got 6.
Tell you what, that mid-range game from Chris Paul, he's really an assassin from there. You can see less and less of that shot in this day and age, but CP's got the green light to shoot it.
Here's Bryant. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Unloads from 13, and he overshot that one, missing. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
He's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
And here's Bryant for 3. Sinks the triple. Kobe's got 21 in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pulls up on the wing. He's off on that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And finish off by Bryant.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Paul looking over the floor. The pass to Payton. Here's Kobe. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Here's Kuzi. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
The East making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Robertson, he's checked in for the West. Got that one up quick. Paul's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the East All-Stars. Paul's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. To the paint, here's Finley, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Paul kicks to Payton. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Carter, that's good.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here are the East All-Stars, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Here's McGrady, and that one is stuck right through.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by McGrady. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Chamberlain trying to get open. Ball's knocked loose, but they'll get another chance.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's White. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the West All-Stars. With a huge lead at the break, safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Johnson is out there with White. Then it's Walton. Then it's Kareem. And it's Tomjanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And now we've got the intentional foul. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. There's the 3. He kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Tomjanovich. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Shot from the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup. Tomjanovich has got 28.
And if there were ever a pivot you'd like to run the offense through, look no further than Bill Walton. Has that 6th sense for how a play should develop.
Carter, the pass to Kobe. From 8. And it's the East with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And the West All-Stars have possession. James and LeBron throws it down.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now, that is some real industrial-sized strength right there.
Johnson dishes to Walton. Back to Johnson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
And James throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
White looking around. Johnson against McGrady. Johnson, the pass to Tomjanovich. No good on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
LeBron kicks to Carter. McGrady outside. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Down low. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Carter. Here's Tomjanovich, guarded by Kobe.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block is going to put a major bounce in his step.
Hardaway's checked in for the East. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Hardaway against McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Lob pass to Bryant. That one, no good.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Hardaway has gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Here's the lob to the hoop and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, what more can we say about LeBron? I mean, he's simply one of the greatest to ever play.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Hardaway passes to Tomjanovich. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. McGrady's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Count it. LeBron's got 14 points here in the second half.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson attacking, and it's sent back by Carter. And here they come. Bryant with it. Hardaway picks him up high to stop the alley-oop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Johnson against Kobe. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Good D by James. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Carter's got 43 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar played in with a nice touch off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
Kobe with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Here's Paul. Olajuwon the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that one's good. McGrady.
McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Here's Paul. Robinson with the block. Here's the break. Hardaway with the steal. Out to the wing. Paul for three. It's rebounded by the West. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Olajuwon dishes to Paul. Pass to Walt. 5 on the clock. Here's Olajuwon. He can't hit that time. Good D by LeBron. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Here's Robinson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Paul passes to Walt. And it's sent back by Carter. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. And James throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Robinson against Olajuwon. Paul for three. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. A nice shot by Carter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle. Stolen by Magic. Fast break. Here they come. Paul with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Hardaway from outside, and James pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Knocked away. Stolen by Carter. Floats it up for James.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
The drive. Oh.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Paul with the 3. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter, and that one drops.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Paul against Carter. Paul, a good look, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Vince Carter with the slam.
Hey, you don't have to worry about where you throw it. Just throw it up, because Carter, athletic enough to get any pass for the alley-oop.
Down low, stolen by Magic. Here's Hardaway. Robinson with the block. Here's Kobe, and Bryant slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's sent back by Carter. 4-on-3 break, and the dunk by Robinson.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
McGrady kicks to Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Kobe. McGrady outside.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Offline. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony,